Hello, my fellow guardians! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Throne and Liberty. Guys, today we are gonna talk about something we should have been talking about for a long time already, and that is Battlegrounds. Although I have not been really performing all that well, I have been having a lot of fun. Now, why are we starting here, guys? Well, we got a new vendor with the Battlegrounds as well. You can see here in Herbal Village, next to the Nebula Island Stone Merchants, we now have the Combat Coin Merchant. So, Combat Coin is the currency that we will be using to spend in this vendor. Now, how can we get Combat Coins? Well, that's basically through Arena, through Battleground, but also through Rift Stones and through the interdimensional world bosses. So, Guild versus Guild. Those are locations you can get your hands on these combat coins. So combat coin merchant, what do you actually have? Well, he's got 4 rings that are kind of PvP specific, guys. We already seen new traits in the game, new talents in the game, and that is like skill heal over time and increased shield. We saw heavy attack damage reduction. Now we also see PvP specifics. PvP melee heavy attack chance, for instance, or PvP ranged hit. We got PvP magic heavy attack chance, and we've got PvP heavy attack evasion in here. So yeah, PvP specific rings in the game, guys. Making me think maybe later on the developers might make PvP specific gear armor as well. Maybe. We got a chest in here, guys. I find this just the most interesting thing to buy, and this is also where my coins every week are gonna go, into these 3 chests. And after that, I'm not really sure. I think saving up for the coil, for the PvP heavy attack evasion. Kind of want to build towards that, see how it flows. But yeah, this chest is really good, guys. It basically has the armor sets that drop from the world bosses. So the Blood Hunter set, we've got the Final Dynasty in here, and Twilight Embrace. So the shield set, the heavy attack chance, and increased heavy attack on heavy attack. So increased heavy attack damage on every heavy attack you do, and then the critical hit chance and the critical hit damage set in here, guys. We also have got a couple belts in here, some braces, some necklaces, some earrings that we got in here, and also at the end we got Innocent Murderous Sarteriate, something like that. It's a guardian, guys, so definitely looking forward to seeing what this dude can actually do. We got a noble equipment chest, guys. This is the gear. This is all resistance gear. Holy crap, losing my words. It's resistance gear, guys, but it also drops the co-op sets. So the attack speed, skill cooldown 1. We've got the melee the evasion set in here. Some more resistance gear in here as well. You see the healing set is in here as well, right? So yeah, all the items that can drop from the co-op, the max health 1 endurance set that I'm wearing right now. And we can also see, if we go down the bottom, the cloaks, the belts, the necklaces, and even some items that you can find, like the braces you can find in Birkins even, I think. So even items you can find in the dimensional, the open world abyssal dungeons are here, guys. And at the end, Chaos Prism. So a chance on a Chaos Prism, really, really nice. We got obsidian pieces. If you're like really short, I need like 7. I might think about buying these. Then basically next week I have my, but weekly pass also has some, so not investing into that. Adventure coin for the 2 to 10 per week, guys. Weekly rune chest is definitely something. After I've got my ring, the coil of corruption, and I've got my chest, this is where I'm gonna spend a lot of my tokens in, because it has like 50 chests, each containing 5 runes, and it is the new noble runes, guys. So after 100, it's gonna be really hard to level them up, and the noble runes give increased XP. So it's gonna be, you gotta need to farm the nobles to actually go past 100 towards 120, I think is the max now for the new runes. Rare cooking ingredient chance and quality steroid. I don't think anybody will ever buy this one, right? So now Battlegrounds, we go into world content, and then we see co-op dungeons, secret dungeons, Battlegrounds, lawless, and inter-server war games, right? So Battlegrounds, how does this work? Well, you got a regular apply menu. You also got a ranking menu, and then you got your records. As you can see here, 3 victories, and the rest is all defeats, guys. It's hard. It's really hard as a healer. If you go in with a fixed party, like a party from a guild, and you can work together and have voice calls, then it's gonna be really easy to do good matches. If you go in with randoms, it's really random if you're gonna get a good match. Now, ranking is not in the game yet. Ranking, if you can look here, season info, pre-season. So this is basically like before ranking, the first season of the first ranking season starts. And basically a way for the developers to check, is everything okay with Battlegrounds? Is there not like bugs in the game where you glitch through walls and stuff like that, right? Stuff that can break the game if you actually want to start playing ranked. Like, this is the casual layout or applying, like the solo player. You cannot queue for rankings alone. You need that specific group. You need six people before you can actually queue up. Now, how do you queue up and when? Well, basically, restrictions, guys, to queue up. So if you want to play tank, you need to have a shield equipped, else you cannot queue up as a tank. If you want to play DPS, you cannot have a shield equipped. And if you want to play healer, you need to have a wand or an orb equipped. So those are the restrictions, guys. It says today's event Conquest, making me think later on there is gonna be new conquests. And there's also gonna be multiple battlegrounds. Now, why do I know? If we look at overall records, we see most participated battlegrounds, giant cityscape. So this is the only one we have right now, making me think like this is almost a guarantee that the developers are gonna make more battlegrounds, which is good. A little bit versus I'm losing all my words today. A little bit of difference, like if you go into a random one and you get into one map or then the other map, like it always feels a little bit more different. It always feels nice. Like, not if you have to play 3 months of the same map, that's gonna be tiring, right? Accumulated penalty points. So if you take on penalties the first time, you do not match make 20 minutes, guys, and it stacks up to well, eventually the 5th time an hour that you cannot actually play. So the first time is going to be a 20-minute one, the second time is going to be a 30-minute one. Like, you're going to get a lot of times not queuing. Outcome rewards, guys. Weekly resets, combat coins, 800. So here we can see that it is actually limited to the amount of coins we can get. The chest is 210, meaning if you want to buy 3 chests, it's 630 already. And you want to save up for your ring, so you're gonna need to save up a lot, or you don't buy chests and you go for your ring that you want, and then after that start buying chests. Or you save up a lot and for a long time before you can actually get it. Now, like I said before, inter-server also gives it, and you can get from other rewards. And then basically acquired weekly items, guys. So a win, a victory reward, will grant you 5 chests for the noble attack runes or the noble runes. It will give you 1 chest, so 10 chests in total, 50 chests for here, 10 chests in these. For the co-op dungeon artifact, so the equipment chest from all the items that drop in co-op dungeons. And then fortune stones. Basically didn't even know this one, but yeah, fortune stones at 600 a week you can actually get from it. But you need to win to be able to get this one. I have a day and 12 hours to actually still get 10 wins in. I have not been able to play a lot, guys, so yeah, you queue up, register, you go here, you register here, and then you basically matchmake. Now we need to wait for it's 24 versus 24. We need to wait for 48 people to actually say, okay, we want to play Battlegrounds, right? And then we accept and wait for 48 people to actually also say accept. And you're gonna see this a lot. You even see this with co-op dungeons, guys. AFK people. So it might be possible that the last person that needs to sign up is gonna make us wait a minute before we actually can queue up again, right? So yeah, let's see if we can get into a game, guys. Nice. So yeah, my team, blue team, red team, guys. So I'm in the blue team. You can see all the people that are in here. And you can also see the guilds that they are into. You can instantly see, like, if you have multiple turtle crew. We got 2 bananas over here. We got a 3rd banana over here. So yeah, you can see here instantly, if you see like 6, that's a pre-made that basically joined, right? So if I click prepare, you can see we got some, everybody's green and a couple are not. So if I click prepared, it basically says you're ready to play, right? And now we wait. It's even if somebody just doesn't sign up, if he's AFK in this zone, after 2 minutes the fight starts and the guy just gets kicked, right? It's an AFK 20 minutes timer, right? So if we look at the map, guys, we got 5 capture points in this zone. So 5 capture points in total. Now every capture point has 2 times, 3 times, 3 times, 2 times, 4 times. This is the cumulative. So basically, if we would capture these 2 points, we get 5 times the points when we do something. When we kill somebody, when we get an assist. when we open crates to actually pick up buffs, when we pick up buffs, when we capture a point. Like a lot of stuff in this game that you will be doing will be granting you points. And if you capture more bases, in total you can get, what is it, 6 here, 4 here, that's 10, and then 14. So if you capture all bases, you basically get 14 times the amount of points that you would get without any bases. So that's basically how it actually works. No buffs, foods are not allowed in here, as you can see. You see here on the top as well, food's not allowed, recovery potions not allowed, guys. And then we got, well, the remedy stone. That's the only thing that is allowed in this game. So let's quickly go over a couple of the buffs that you can actually pick up and rewards. So you can see here, swiftness, right? If you walk over this one, you can see here that for a minute now we have increased movement speed. You're gonna see a bunch of these chests. If you break the chest, you can see here 1 point. And it gives you a buff. Now, there's a lot of chests in this game and a lot of buffs. Curative power is one that will heal you. So 14,000. Swiftness again. So let's quickly see if we can actually find all the buffs. That's swiftness again. The reinforced steel will give you increased attack power and defense. It stacks up to 50 times. So you can pick up these 50 times, guys. I kind of want to go over it. Power of magic is going to give you mana back. And then there are 2 more, 3 more. That's reinforced steel. Somebody took all of these. Yeah, I'm kind of not playing, I know, but I kind of curative power. That's the healing again. There's 2 more buffs that I kind of need to look into, and I kind of want to curative power. Like, make sure radiant energy fragment, guys. That is one, and now we're looking for another one. We're looking for the Umbral one, because that has other implications. Magic. Let's quickly check. And by running here on the back line, I can basically make sure 4 is captured. So let's head over there while we destroy some chests. And every chest that you destroy, you can see here, I'm getting 6 points now for a chest that I destroy, right? If I would pick up that buff, I would getting another point. So yeah, it's constantly just... Ooh, that's another radiant energy fragment. Oh, this might actually be interesting. If we can get 1 more, and we can actually apply the buff to ourselves. Let's do a little bit of healing here. And also need to zoom out so we have a better visual in the actual fight. A lot of people playing here. Yeah, it's really hard to actually focus right now. Oh, no idea where he was. Yeah, we're not really... How well are we doing? Oh, 12 points. 12 times the points, guys. So we're actually doing pretty well. And yeah, nobody has any CC, so we cannot interrupt that tank whatsoever. I'm gonna look for that 3rd buff, guys. And you can see here on the mini-map, you can see where your... You can't really see... You can see some numbers of your party members, but not all of them. And it's kind of hard. And he's gonna run behind me to check out what I'm actually doing, while I'm actually trying to look for buffs to actually show you guys what buffs are in the game. I might actually do that maybe later on my own. Let's just heal some people up. Now let's play some games, right? If I can get 1 more radiant. We got reinforced steel there. He's running AFK versus the pole. None of my team members are here. And I'm petrified. That's a fun one. It's been a while since I've been petrified. Holy crap. Where is the rest? Yeah, okay, that's a huge army coming in. Try to heal, man. Get this guy at least 1 or 2 stacks. Come. Where's the rest of my team? Yeah, I really hate that I can't heal anybody else except for throwing like a little heal on them from time to time. In this case, you kind of want to have your big heals on you. Really? You're gonna try to kill me? Try to go right here. Oh, saw somebody running over here. Yeah, they still have this capped. Yeah, the score is now in their favor. And they're really pushing us. Now, there is also a buff that lets you cap these points faster, guys. So, that's definitely something you kind of maybe want to pick up, at least. The rest of my team is on the right side in front of me. But see if I can get to them. Them that I actually can heal properly, right? There we go. Still doing pretty okay. It's actually a pretty good well-paced group. Still looking for that second though. Party members. Oop, a little too soon actually. Yeah, he got one shot. Yeah, I'm actually having a blast, guys. PvP, it's actually really well in Battlegrounds. I always like Battlegrounds a lot. Hit him, let's bring these guys out a little. Go. And yeah, you can summon golems, which you can play with, like, or they appear on the map. I still need to figure out how that actually works. Yep, that was aimed at me. No, not what I wanted to click. Sometimes it's really hard. Actually, brother, no, full cleanse. How did I not cleanse you completely? That is so weird. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. We have 9 times the score, so slowly we are increasing. Now the fight lasts, the amount of time is basically 15 minutes max, guys. There we go. Get you topped up. So 15 minutes max for one game. It does look like if we keep playing like this, we will win this one. That's pretty good. Still need to take you through the buffs though. And I only need one to actually be able to show you something that is so useless. Like, well, it might not be like useless, but I don't really see. Get some assists in here as well. Still non-team member. Whoa! I need to look at my team members. Okay. Why are you standing in front of their spawn, guys? That is so dumb. Like, you all just wiped yourselves just running in front of their spawn. Let them jump down and then attack them. Don't like this? Can I not? There's the other one. Yeah, if they do a good push now, they might actually cap everything back. Ah, we got a lot of... Yeah, another dude that basically got a buff, a giant heal buff, I do believe that he's got. Click on him, see what he actually has. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I still don't really... Umbral Energy completely transformed, so he transformed into his Umbral form, and we are actually basically going towards the Radiant form. Maybe heal yourself up as well, a little bit as well. And here we got the enemy Umbral fighter. Cleanse you as well. Mana. Go, let's lower his defense. I'm not gonna get any kills. 14 assists, not bad though. They do have 3 capture points, so we need to fall back a little. Like, they're keeping us preoccupied at the front and basically capping in the back, because you can run the sides completely. Here we got the Umbral Energy one, guys. So this is actually the second buff that you can get. You can get the Radiant and you can get the Umbral. But you need 3 stacks for those. Put a marker on him. And look at him melt. Like, every time I put a marker on somebody, guys, this is also why I'm started playing Deadly Marker in PvP. Because if you put a marker on somebody, it just melts. Give me that marker. There we go. He should go down now. We're actually healing him. Make sure my own party survives. And they're not letting us cap mid. They're not letting us... We still have mid? We still have mid. For 10 times, 91,000. So yeah, close to a win here. Could actually be a pretty decent run for me. Although at start we were kind of preoccupied with going for the buffs a little bit. Next fight I'm just gonna go DPS. Then it doesn't matter if I'm just running in the back a little bit. As a healer, you do want to be up front with your team, else you're basically useless, right? Where's dude, where are you with your low health? Niter? Oh, 38k there, guys. 38k. But yeah, the battle is won. Now, previously I had 2 stacks. You can see 1 stack of Umbral Energy and 2 stacks of Radiant Energy, right? So now if I would respawn, I still obtain the stacks. So I still only need to find 1 more to be able to interact with the Radiant Energy Morph Stone or the Shadow Morph Stone, guys. And that's the dudes that you saw over there, right? The Shadow and the... So, yeah, Umbral one. And let's quickly check. We got a win. My rank 43. So right now, I do believe there is still a big issue. You can see here, amount healed, right? Wasn't the best third in line, but yeah, 17 assists, got a kill. Did a lot more, well, did not a lot more damage. Total points 2,966. Me 606. Where's the real difference? Damage taken, I took a whole lot less damage. And the difference in healing, it might have been fixed. Oh, he captured. Okay, yeah, he captured 4 points. That's 500 per capture, guys. So basically, if I would have 4 captures, that would be 2,000. Then I would have like 2,600. That's the difference in why his score is 21. The rest of the healers, 64, 43, like all really, really low. Again, guys, this healer took 134 boxes, or destroyed and obtained boxes. So he's got a high score from just doing boxes, right? And getting the healing. So that's why they're getting a higher score. The rest are all gonna be really, really low. Right, 43. Because right now in the game, I thought the devs would fix this, but I don't think it is fixed yet. Healing does not actually give you amount of points. If we look at damage dealt, for instance, 1 million, first and sixth, right? Amount of kills and damage does not scale the same way as that amount of healing does. Healing does not scale properly with the amount of points you should be getting, right? The healers are always going to be last until they fix this. Now, I'm still in here for 1 minute and 10, so what I want to do, Deft Eye of Occupation, So that was the buff that I was talking about earlier. Allows you to swiftly interact with the hold stone. So capture points, guys. Now I kind of want to get energy fragment radiance. Yeah, I only have one. So yeah, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna change into DPS. And I'm basically gonna try to show you what happens when you interact with the two different stones, guys. So once you picked up 3, you basically get radiant energy, right? You have completely transformed into radiant energy. You can now morph at the solar morph stone after returning. So returning is basically, for me, is backspace, guys, but it's like returning to your home city. You basically teleport back, right, to your spawn. And then once you have those 3 buffs, or the 1 buff from picking up the 3, you can actually interact with the, well, the Furious one with the Solar one. We now get the ability, hurl a light orb, throw a light orb towards the target location. When it hits the ground, it damages nearby enemies and creates a light zone. Enemies that enter the light zone are revealed from stealth, and light explosion detonate light, stunning enemies within the area. Now I can't sprint, I can't run, and you can see here we've got even golems that people, apparently somebody from the other team, got this one. So let's see how this actually works. This is the first time I actually picking up this buff. First time it actually works. Oh, I actually hurl it towards the enemy. I can't sprint. It does seem like I have 132,000 health. But it doesn't really... Oh, I threw it up top, so it didn't stun. Okay. Now let's kill the golem. It does 30,000 health, as we've seen before. There we go. 450 points there. And my team can also heal me, of course. Finally, after 4 times... 4 times that I got the Umbral, guys, and then I couldn't switch. So basically I'm invisible. Hurl dark orb. Throws a dark orb towards the target location. When it hits the ground, it damages nearby enemies. If a hold stone is present, it's temporarily disabled. Can be used up to 2 times. So you can disable hold stones. And yeah, you can see here Thunderbreaker. So he's interacting with a spawned golem. I really have no idea what that means. And then the second ability is Dark Bind. Binds enemies within the area. Rockbreaker and Thunderbreaker are unaffected, so can't do golems, right? I can't sprint, can't morph, so pretty useless to actually get ahead towards the battleground. What I can do, sneak attack. Open there. Damage. And that's the AoE effect. Okay, yeah, we're about to lose this game, and I just wanted to quickly check it out again. No sprint. I can do this, and then it becomes unaffected. They can't actually cap it. See, now that's actually pretty useful, but it does make me visible. If that succeeds, okay. How can I go back invisible? Don't think I can. Let's see if we can bind. Bind. I wanted to say bind's not over yet, but yeah, there we go. Lost. Yeah, now we finally saw into the Battlegrounds, guys. And if we check out the score, I opened 120 boxes to be able to get the Umbrals together. And it placed me at 33. I did get 1 kill, a couple assists, and I did do some damage. Damage of 45,000. So that's nothing. I did nothing, guys. I did nothing but open chests, and it actually placed me at 23. So yeah, healers. Let's check out the healers. 1,200,000 healed, guys. I would say that's freakishly amazingly healed. Like, amazingly healed. 29 assists. Look at the place she's at. Look at the place she's at. 42. She's basically last in the list with 1,200,000 healing. And this is why the devs say, like, healing does not get calculated properly right now. And they will fix this. Anyway, guys, I am gonna wrap up this episode here. If you want to see more of my Let's Play here, or my Codex runs, or whatever content that I might release on my channel from Throne and Liberty or any other game, that I might be playing on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.